May it never be said that all things are equal. While NES gets Mega Man, Sega gets World Grand Prix. I'm actually a Formula One fan, believe it or not. I do enjoy it quite a bit, so I'm hoping to get something out of this little Grand Prix game here. Whoop. Oh. Ah, I see. We actually have to switch gears. Okay, I was like, what was that all of a sudden? Alright. Now, I don't immediately recognize this track. I'm not sure if this game uses licensed tracks or not, but we did die, so we got that going for us. We are very much deceased. I could make a very tasteless joke about Senna, but that would be, too soon. Hey, there's some nice Doppler effect sounds. Master System and the Doppler effect. Name a more iconic duo at this point. I like how you get two gears, low and high. Look at these defensive drivers. They're really doing their best. You know, it's really just like a normal Grand Prix right now. Guys flying around corners way faster than they should and then exploding. Just like you see in real Formula One. Am I right? I'll tell you what, these are about as sturdy as a regular Formula One car. Whoops! Grazed the side! I'm gonna die. I'm not throwing shade at a Formula One car, you know. Ah, gosh, I gotta stop hitting the signs on the side. I don't know if there's like a fail state in this game either. I mean, there has to be, right? So far, this is feeling remarkably laid back. Finish. We didn't do very well, did we? Game over. Well, dang, that explains that. Let's see what level 2's like. Oh, wait, I see. Oh, okay. Do I recognize any of these here? Yes. That almost looks like Brands Hatch. And this, I recognize that as well, but man. You know, it's hard when you don't put a name on them. This looks like Catalunia's drunk uncle. So, level 2 must just mean harder, which is probably not what I should be going for. Time limit 122, so we gotta beat this at 122. Okay, I get it, you know, spin me out. Probably wanna, you know, consider, yeah, downshifting for these turns. Or maybe that's not the way to go. Hard to say, man. Hard to say what the game truly expects of you. All I know is these defensive drivers are trying to get me killed! Yeah. Just let me pass, man. Just let me pass. You gotta make them think that you're gonna pass on one side and then pass them on the other side. Oh. Yeah. Let's go down in a low gear for this turn. Well, that worked better. You gotta respect the hairpin, you know. Well, we certainly are not going to make this. $130, not good enough. May have been good enough for level 1, so we'll have to go back down to level 1 here. See, I was thinking there were 3 courses. That's not the case, though. So, level 1. The time limit appears to be the same. 122. Well, let's try the second course here. Let's not waste all of our time on just one course. Look, what a nice background. You gotta appreciate that, right? That's some attention to detail right there. It even scrolls sideways with you, so it gives you the actual feeling of a 3D course. Something that a lot of these other 8-bit racers aren't so great at. Now, even with a good modern racing simulation game, my manual transmission skills are patchy at best, so that this could get you some pretty goofy looking results. You guys gonna let me pass? They are, man. Look at these gatekeepers. Ah! Blew up on the sign. Yep. Fortunately, they're very quick to get me a new car. We have a very good pit crew here and a nice stockpile of vehicles should we need them, which we will, because you know he's the craziest driver in the world right now. A Lewis Hamilton, he is not. Well, we finished, but I don't think we beat it. Nope, it's another game over. The game pulls no punches with you, man. Okay, let's try 3 course. Look at this, we get 1 minute and 41. You know, with that brutal hairpin there, I'd hope so. Paris. Okay, so it does actually tell us what the course is. Now, obviously, you know, this game being from the 80s, any knowledge you have of modern Formula 1 and modern racetracks might not apply until you start seeing Monaco show up or something. You know, Monaco is forever, despite being a very odd track indeed. Oh! We touched wheels, but we didn't explode. It's a miracle. I'm just trying to let off the gas at the appropriate times here. Use those rad racer and hang-on techniques. Because all these 8-bit racing games are more or less the same, you know. Now, obviously, this being a unlicensed Formula 1 game doesn't necessarily mean that it has much of anything to do with actual Grand Prix racing. As we can tell, you know, there are no laps, there's no, you know, fighting for first or anything like that. It's pretty much just, hey, here's some recognizable Grand Prix courses. Do your best to not blow up. Hey, we actually beat that one. Pretty good. 20 points. Well, thanks. I think. Please push start button. 4 course. Oh, no. It didn't say Paris, it said parts. Just want to make that perfectly clear. That we were not, in fact, in Paris. If you enjoy these videos, I would highly recommend subscribing. Get notified every time a new one comes up. There are 2 new videos a day at the current pace I'm going on. I don't promise that pace forever, mind you. I make no illusions to the fact that, I can be a bit of a lazy bones at times. But I've been doing pretty good so far. Well, we're definitely not going to beat this time. Not after 2 crashes. You know, again, it's your rad racer / hang-on philosophies there. You can survive maybe 1 crash. Anything past that and you're pretty much toasted. Where's the Nordschleife, man? Get me the Nordschleife. Little too ambitious for a Sega Master System game. I get it, I get it. It's alright, the Nordschleife wasn't really a Formula 1 track anymore as of this point. You know, ever since Niki Lauda in the 70s, people were like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do Formula 1 races on the Nordschleife. Or Nürburgring, if you prefer that name. I know I'm not like winning anything here, you know, I just wanna see these courses. So that was course 4. Let's check out course 5. Oh look, Paris 4. They really do take off, don't they? The other cars leave you in the dust. And then they actively try to murder you. Would that be murder or vehicular manslaughter in this case? I guess intent is kind of hard to gauge, isn't it? I ain't a lawyer. This actually looks like maybe a portion of Catalonia. Just displayed upside down. But I could be very wrong about that. Again, when I say I'm a Formula 1 fan, that means I do follow it, but I don't have an infinite repository of knowledge about it. Like with most things, you know, I know a bit to get me through a conversation. I could probably have a conversation as to why Nigel Mansell didn't propel to one of the all-time GOATs like people thought he would, you know. Well, people say it was because he's lazy. People said, you know, he refused to get in shape, which, believe it or not, you'd think, oh, you're sitting in a car, why do you need to be in shape for that? Hey, it's exhausting driving these Formula 1 things. If you're fat and wheezing the whole time, you're going to have a tougher time than the gym rat that you're going up against who is just swole as hell and has the endurance of an ox. He can race all day long, and you're there huffing and puffing. Did we actually beat that? Yeah, wow, barely, by the skin of our teeth. Sixth course. Just a little tire squealing, you know. Not too much, just enough to get you nervous. Feels great. We're definitely in the Netherlands here, you can tell, because there are multiple windmills on the horizon, and as we all know, the only thing that the Dutch are known for are windmills. My apologies to any Dutch viewers. I'd like to say, hey, we're also known for Amsterdam, land of decriminalized drugs. Even that, Portugal, you know, has kind of taken the stage at that too. I always like when people get all up in arms about the concept of decriminalizing drugs, and they're all like, "Oh, they legalized everything." It's like, no, they just don't throw people in jail for being addicts. It helps people recover. I've known a few people who did not seek recovery because they were afraid that they would be prosecuted for drug possession. It's not a helpful thing to do. Throwing people in jail for having vices, I wouldn't recommend it. But you decriminalize it, you say, hey, guess what, you're not a felon anymore. Lo and behold, people will start to seek treatment. That's the big difference. So don't be dumb about it. Wow, we made that by the hair of our teeth. I know it's skin of your teeth, but I want to say hair of my teeth. Oh, look at this. This is the post-apocalyptic course. I like to avoid that tire squealing at the start, but I'm not very good at it. Not very good at avoiding it, that is. Who hasn't seen a nice, perfectly like a divided two-lane racetrack like this? Remember, stick to your lane. Race like a good guy. We're probably not going to win this one. Not after that early crash. I am surprised I made it out of there in one piece. Oh, come on. The death signs are just, they're probably a bigger issue than any of the cars on the course. The track, whatever you want to call it. I say that and then I blow up immediately. Yeah, this is a tricky one. Between the drivers actively trying to kill you and the signs being made of pure concrete, and the fact that most Formula 1 cars are built out of toothpicks and hot glue. It's very aerodynamic. Come on now. You might look at this now and say, you're not even trying. And I mean, I'm trying, I'm just not trying well. Like that little sound effect. Pew! See, I had my line, and that dude just zipped out right in front of me and said, "How about no?" That appears to be the theme. We're putting up an absolutely horrible time, by the way. I don't think I have to tell you that. It should be pretty apparent that if any Formula 1 driver drove like this, he'd be dropped immediately. You know, unless he's a pay driver and everybody knew that, well then maybe he'd keep his spot. Look at that. An impressive 222. Yikes, man. Game over, as is well deserved. What was that one? That was that was 7 course. We'll have better luck on 8 course. I doubt it. Well, look at the nice mountain view. It's definitely a nice bit of polish in this game. The different backgrounds. It's all very nice. I know, that's the only thing that I mentioned. I said nice polish, and I said, yeah, the backgrounds are nice. And, you know, I was a little excited for a Grand Prix game, but again, it's not really a Grand Prix game. It's another hang-on clone that leverages a phony Formula 1 aesthetic. Why do I say phony Formula 1? Well, because it's not licensed by Formula 1. It is literally just a generic Grand Prix title. And that's facts, Jack. I suppose if somebody with a Sega Master System was absolutely starving for a Grand Prix simulation, well, this would be literally their only option at this point. So, what you gonna do about it? that just felt awful. I'm not gonna lie to you. That felt abysmal. I should leverage my brake a little more often, huh? I'm just kind of holding down the gas. I'm just flooring it non-stop. And that's probably not going to help me at the end of the day. That dude. That sorry sap. He has no idea what's coming for him. I don't know what's coming for him either, for being very clear. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. Yeah, I wouldn't call this I wouldn't call this on the same level as Hang On for sure. But you know, I came into it with an open mind. I thought we'll see how it does. The answer is, could be better. Alright, 9 course. Look at this. Oh, we're in a tundra right now. They gotta be taking some liberties with these backgrounds, even if these tracks are based on real tracks. Hey, look, Paris, am I right? You might say, how could you possibly misread parts as Paris? Hey, you know, I basically saw it in my upper peripherals. And that was it. Okay, survived somehow. Those are the lane switches that really make you a panicky boy. Little bit of contact won't kill you. You know, you probably want to avoid that. You don't want to be hit with a penalty down the line. Although, you know, clearly this game doesn't really care about being a Grand Prix game, so there are no penalties. I mean, what are they going to do? Penalize you for your 1 lap time? Oh no. How am I still in this? How have I not crashed? I'm the king of this course. Nobody can stop me. You cannot end me. That guy tried. 138. Let's see how good that is. That felt good. That felt real good, actually. Second place! It's astonishing. We've never done so well. Oh, look, now I can power up. I've been doing so poorly that I haven't even made it to the power up section. Yeah, man, slap an accelerator in there. 10 course. I feel good. I'm unstoppable now. Hit me with whatever you got. This is when it all comes crashing down. Probably should have, you know, saved up to improve handling. But let's be real, I was not convinced that I was going to win another track. Whew, man. Once you kind of get it figured out, it's a nail biter of a game. It really is, you know. It's all about just super quick decision making when you're switching sides of the road. You gotta figure, are they gonna move or are they not? That sucks. So yeah, that's why we have a parts section there. That makes sense. I should have figured that I was missing something. No, yeah. I see what you're trying to do, and I don't appreciate it one bit. Tell you what, why play F1 2020 when you can play World Grand Prix? Sure, it doesn't have your Max Verstappen likeness. It doesn't have your My Team mode. And it's very, very difficult to play and doesn't really have anything to do with Grand Prix, but clearly it's better than F1 2020. Or was that F1 21 that came out? I don't know. Some sports games use the year that they come out. Some sports games skip a year to fool you. It's like, I'm from the future. And you sit there and you go, I doubt it. Well, yeah, that wasn't so good. You know, again, I just want to go through all these courses and try them out at least once, or else I'll just be stuck doing course 1 forever. 11. Sure. We've clearly lost our accelerator, which makes sense. It was a game over. Oh boy. Oh, I hit the brakes just in time to not get completely roasted there. No! Don't appreciate that one bit. I like how, like, we just completely destroy every other car in terms of top speed. Just breeze past them with the greatest of ease. Unfortunately, you know, our top speed is what murders us in the end. You just get greedy. But it's all right. We're just taking a look through, and then once we've played through all these courses once, well, then I might try to actually see if I can make something happen in a real Grand Prix run, accumulate some real pointage. I'm not confident. I know. Why do I say that? Shocking. Good God. It's just kind of constant destruction that awaits you around every corner. There we go. That's the kind of double pass you gotta be making. 158, obviously, not even kind of what they're looking for. They're gonna laugh you off the team, you're gonna get blackballed from the sport, and then they'll say, yeah, go do NASCAR. My apologies to all NASCAR fans, you know, I just like picking on it. It's easy to pick on, you know. NASCAR is an easy target. Don't love that crash, as one may suspect. Don't do what? See, what are you supposed to do about that? What are you supposed to even do? You're completely at the mercy of the other drivers there. Oh, we survived the bump into him, which it didn't even look like we should have bumped into him, honestly. I think that was a little overbearing. That's just him switching lanes and being a general dick about it, you know? I know I'm quiet. I'm just why? See, clearly concentrating doesn't get you anywhere, so why bother? You know, just roll with it. I should probably again be leveraging my brake way more than I am. That would probably help me a fair amount. I was hitting my brake when I ran into that guy, so clearly your brake does not just save you from imminent death. Oh boy. 226. Just bad! Awful. We've only done super well on like one track, and even then we couldn't even clinch a first place, so... Hold on, what's edit? Oh, yeah. You know how I feel about my track editors. We've done it. We're creating the greatest track of all time. See, this is the best part of these games. Fellas, do you think that the Formula One Commission will accept my proposal for this new track? Edit end okay? Yes. Please push left button. Yes, absolutely. Oh, left button. There we go. This is your course. Have a good race and good record. Fellas. I don't even know what this is going to translate to, but I'm ready. I don't even know how the game will handle this. Kind of upset that you don't get to see it cross over itself. They clearly didn't have the technology for that. It's the only reason I did so many loop-de-loops and made the track look like it was pretty much dead. Yes, how does one kill a racetrack? Well, behold. Alright. The Grand Straight. That's what we're going to call it, the Grand Straight. Oh, it's over. See, apparently I do just fine on my own chaotic garbage course. Whoop. Mild bump. Oh no! I ran into a sign. I don't do just fine on my own course. I'm just bad regardless. Oh gosh. It's a more intimidating turn than I thought it would be, even on paper! This is the part of the track that just really ends everybody who attempts it. I mean, sincerely, taking that turn at the speed that I did, it's even weird. It feels weirder than it looks, unless it looks weird too. You get almost this like weird pit-like feeling in your stomach when you take it. It's like, blah. It's unnatural, you know? Come on now. The final turn, and we had to biff it again. Alright. 235 on our own monstrosity. Joe's the same course? No. I'm good, man. Now hold on here. We can make the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Except we'll make the garbage version. It's exciting stuff here. Trust me. Yes. This is your course. It's very exciting. Yes, welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Indy 500. We're still gonna crash. We're still gonna find a way to bomb big time. Ooh, saved it. This is the meat and potatoes of the game here. You know, you give me a track editor and boy, I'm happy. That could have been a minute if we didn't crash right there. Those crashes, boy, they murder you for time though. 104, I'm not even proud of it. Oh, wait. No. Here we go. It's the baby course. Y'all ready for the baby course? Spin your tires at the start to ruin your time. And die in the baby course. I have found my calling for this game. This is the best part by far. Hope you don't mind if I just play with the editor for, you know, the rest of this whole video. No. Now, here we go. About to make Mr. Bones' wild course. What goes on in Mr. Bones' wild course? Oh, I think you all know already. Pure, unadulterated foulness. They asked what kind of madman would design a course like this. My face appeared and they said, no, God, no. Really, it's actually just the Caesar's Palace Grand Prix. That's all it really is. This is your course. It's literally a fork. You know, this may seem like it's the longest possible course that you can make, but no. I believe that we could do more heinous things than this. This is merely, you know, this is merely the beginning. We're gonna put on a terrible time because we're just gonna constantly crash too. Because that's how we are. I'm not good at this actual game here. I'm just in this for the track editor, you know. We'll see how long this course winds up being. Because there's so many straightaways, I actually think it'll probably go by pretty quick. Even despite our own inadequacies. There we go. Ah! It had been a while. I was due. Of course, you know, there's no real way to save your tracks in this game or anything, so it's kind of a one and done. Try it once, you say, wow, that was fun, and then you're done forever. Unless I'm vastly mistaken, there's some kind of, like, super secret Master System add-on that you can get that allows for it, but I doubt it. Wow. Okay, amazed that I made it past all that. That riffraff and that rabble. You wanna bump tires with me again, boy? Okay, we're almost there, you know. But I genuinely believe that this is far from the longest track we could make. I'm gonna have to see, you know, just how much evil the track editor actually allows for, and I have a plan. Hey, sub 3 minutes. It wasn't as bad as I anticipated. Which means we've done something wrong! Oh, okay, so. Now, right away, this is gonna look pretty similar, but bear with me here. There's always a plan. Oops. Everybody's got a price. Everybody's gotta pay, because the $1 Million Man always gets his way. Ha 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 ha. That's wrong. But it allows you to do it, which is irrelevant information. Again, it's literal here. It's not like, oh, that will go that way if you're looking that direction. No, it's just straight up. That's just the way it goes. Now, you see where I'm going with this here. Uh-oh. Overflow the arranged parts. Return to the start. Oh no. Okay, well, we've overflowed it. Oops. No. Okay, hold on. Hold on. It's the kind of mad scientist stuff here that I was hoping to be able to achieve. There. Now, immediately, you know, it looks like just a whole bunch of garbage, because it is a whole bunch of garbage. So let's see if this executes how I was hoping it's going to. We should be stuck in kind of a horrific circle. Yes, we are. Welcome to the death spiral. It never ends. You're here forever. We're still in it. We're still in the death spiral. Just as anticipated. Ah, yes. Here we go. Now we'll get to go to Death Spiral 2, which I believe is not nearly as long. It's so goofy how you can completely kind of manipulate the game's abilities here. Oh no. What an explosion. Come on now. You really just gonna blow me off the side of the track like that? That's the paddling. And that's the end. Okay. The double death spiral surprise. Challenge the same course? You know, I'm good. No. This is the true meat and potatoes of the game. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Press delete button. You can't tell me what to do. You know, this looks more interesting than it will actually be. We're gonna try it anyway, though. This is your course. It looks like a bunch of sausage links. Congratulations. I'd like to request ordinary sausage does Formula 1 sausage. It's all up to him as to what that entitles. Grind up a car if you have to. I mean, really, it's this is going almost exactly how I expected it to go. Again, it looks crazier than it is. Otherwise, you know, it'd be a perfectly raceable racetrack. Like, probably aspects of it that would make it not so enjoyable to race on that I'm not even thinking of because, you know, I don't have enough deep knowledge of these things. Look at that, though. 105, pretty good. Amazing what happens when you don't crash 100 times. Oops. You thought this was going to be something normal, didn't you? Well, think again. Kind of neat looking, right? You know, looks like a duck pointing you out like he's about to call you out for something. He's like, look, man, We all know what you did. Fess up to it. This is the accusatory duck Grand Prix. Let's see what kind of time we can set on the accusatory duck Grand Prix. Oh my. Oh, thought I was gonna get destroyed by that sign there. I thought that too. Instead, I got destroyed by a car. Either way, something's gonna destroy me. See, I figure if I just mess around in the editor, this will be goofier, more fun content than just trying the same tracks over and over and dying over and over here. I mean, it lets you look at all the tracks and start out whichever one you want, so it's not like I'm exactly missing out on content here. Sure, I only ever bought one upgrade. Maybe something to say for that. Maybe I should have, you know, tried a little harder to get upgraded and see what a fully upgraded car looks like. But quite frankly, I just was not convinced that I was going to be able to handle that because I'm kind of bad at this game. And I don't know if it's the game's fault or if it's my fault. But either way, again, hang on is not. But the edit function sure is providing me with quite a bit of joy here. And there's something to be said for that. I think more modern racing games should have track editors. You know, like imagine Forza Motorsport with a full-blown track editor. Ooh, baby. Obviously, you get games that do have that. Obviously, stuff like, I think iRacing has a lot of custom tracks and stuff. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it's R Factor that I'm thinking of, or maybe Assetto Corsa. I don't know, man. I haven't dunked. It's probably not iRacing. iRacing, you know, pay gates everything. No way they just let you make a track without you paying for it. God forbid. Alright, well, that's the end of the accusatory duck Grand Prix. 2 minutes flat. Could have been better, no doubt about it. I wish you could change where the starting grid was, but you're kind of locked to it always being at the top. So that inhibits your creative juices just a tiny bit. We'll just use these very slight curves and turns here for this track, and we'll just kind of paint it with slight curves as we keep moving here. Press delete button. Boy, I've had it with you. Telling me what to do with my life. Is that really how it ends? Can it end like that? Is that legal? It ends just by kind of, you know, throwing us off the face of the earth. Well, yeah, let's see how it handles it. Press delete button. No. It got my hopes up, but then it was all like, you delete this right now, son. Oh well, we'll have to end it normally. Otherwise, we should have a nice leisurely blob track here. It looks like some bodily organ. I'm fully aware that yes, I could try to make a dick track, but I'll spare you all. Or maybe by sparing you from that, I am condemning you to a world with no laughter and joy. Hard to say indeed. This is actually kind of annoying to race on. Like, because everything's a turn, but it's not a sharp enough turn to really like commit to it, so you're just kind of like tap turning the entire track. I was not anticipating this. I mean, I made the track, so I probably should have anticipated it, but... You know? I made no claims to be excellent. Apparently the car behind us just kind of vanished out of existence, because he could have easily overtaken us if he really wanted to, but I'm probably overstating the abilities of the AI in this game. Or it could genuinely be that once you pass them, they're just out of the picture, never to be seen again. This is very goofy, you know, I must say. It's been an odd episode, you know, been far less based on trying to improve and more on just, you know, having fun and messing with the editor, which, I don't know, maybe that's made it a mildly enjoyable episode. You would have to tell me if you're one of the brave few who makes it through a whole 60 minutes of these episodes. I mean, obviously, I was gonna say it keeps it from getting too like repetitive, but obviously, you know, just kind of the nature of this game is repetitive. But at least we're not doing the same track over and over and over like I would have done otherwise had I not decided, no, you know what, I'm just gonna mess with the editor forever. We can squeeze one more track in here, maybe. Although I'm kind of, you know, running out of creative juices here. Oh, wait, everyone's gangsta until the T track shows up. It's not a penis, I swear. It's a T. Yeah, I'd be real concerned if you looked at that and said, that's a dick. No, dude, that is clearly a T. So, what would it be like if a Formula 1 car had to race on a T-shaped track? Well, finally, the age-long question is being answered right here. With the most up-to-date Formula 1 simulation software that we have available. I know, it's not a Formula 1 game. Shh, don't tell him that. Don't tell him I called it a Formula 1 game and we'll all be fine. Just don't narc on me, man. Well, makes for a hell of a turn there. No doubt about that. You knew we were gonna, you know, completely drop it at some point. Oh yeah, switch gears. Don't forget, you gotta switch gears, you know. It's a thing. And you know, we have just enough time where I can try to set a slightly better time on that here. Yes, I will actually challenge it again. Thank you. Challenge the same course. I'm glad the game thanks you for doing it. Like, are you really doing the game any great favor? Apparently. Well, that's not going to be a better time. Not with that crash. I'll be real, this run is simply to pad out that last minute. Don't want to rob you of a precious minute of gameplay because, you know, we definitely don't know what this game is all about at this point yet. That was actually a better time, though. So, okay, well, it was still worth doing. 54-second lap. Obviously, you could save from there, but that's going to be it. That's it for World Grand Prix. we've exhausted all of our options there, unless, you know, you actually get the game for yourself and try to actually win a 12-round Grand Prix, which I would imagine will be very, very, very difficult because the game is actually pretty tricky. Either way, thank you for joining me here on this episode here. We will continue the fourth quarter of 1986 with Action Fighter. A very evocative name, you know. When you hear a game called Action Fighter, you instantly know what that's going to be about, you know. I'm being incredibly facetious, of course. That could mean just about anything. However, I just hovered over the Wikipedia article, so I know kind of what it is. But you don't, unless you're a big Master System fan and you love Action Fighter, in which case, well, you know what it is. Either way, thank you for joining me again. We will see you next time when we play Action Fighter.